I'll share the prices in a minute. Prepare yourself, it's a bit mind-blowing. Hello you wonderful people and welcome back to my office. If you are new here, my name is Nick and I sell stuff on the internet for profit. That's my job, that's how I earn a living, and on this channel we talk about the whole process of doing exactly that. I wanted to put a video out today focusing on a few specific sales. Now in the title I've said, I'm not sure how I'm going to title it yet actually, something like Geek is Good, and that's not meaning to be derogatory about geeks. I would class myself as a geek, into my retro video games, into collecting vinyl and CDs. Geeks are amazing. It's more a comment on niche items really. I've had some cracking sales. I mean, yeah, I'll show you in a sec. So I'm going to make, this will be a relatively short picking orders video because I'm going to concentrate on these so-called geek sales and show you some sales I am particularly happy about. Then I'm going to make another video today picking the rest of the day's orders, and that will come out after this one. And I think there's a few viewer orders in there so we can say some hellos as well. But for this one, we're going to focus on the geeky stuff. So I'm just looking through orders on the laptop and we have sold 3 books. I'm going to start here. 3 books that I haven't shipped yet, and then after those I will share with you another just mind-blowing sale of a book. But these are super niche. These are role-playing games books, so think Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of thing, if you know what that is. So they're down here. They've all been on, I think I listed them on Thursday, so they didn't take long to shift. Oh, these have gone as well. A couple of odd Star Wars Lego manuals. No Lego. Those went as well, so I can pick those while I'm here. But we are looking for this one. I'll share the prices in a minute. Prepare yourself, it's a bit mind-blowing. This one has gone. That one hasn't yet. That one hasn't, but this one was the first to go. So that's it. So those 3, and we'll grab the Lego while we are here. So let's take a look and I will share with you how much we achieved on these. So the first one, like I said, was this Middle Earth. So based on the J.R.R. Tolkien Lord of the Rings books, obviously. This is the Shire. It's made by this ICE, and now I've not played these. I don't know exactly how it works, but you take on a role and you play a game. It's role playing. It's exactly what it says on the tin. And in here are all the rules and the stories that you follow, and maps and all the fun stuff you need to play the game. So this one went on at, sorry I'm scrolling to the bottom, £50, and that one sold Thursday night, I think it was. Was that on Thursday night? Or maybe it sold Friday. Anyway, super fast for £50. So ways to spot these, well that's a good indicator. This company ICE, they will normally say, well it says Role Master there, so it gives you an idea that it's role playing. Yeah, demand is high for these. So that's the first one. The next one to go was this Angmar Land of the Witch King, and again based on J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle Earth, so very similar thing. This one importantly has the map inside. This is still stapled in, so this has never been used. This is the map you would use to play. There's also printed maps with inside the book, and all of these, can you see this stuff? This is quite a thin one actually. But because of the condition, because of the fact that the map hasn't even been taken out, I kind of aimed what I thought was pushing it on this at £50 again for this one. Then I had an offer in the day after it was listed at 44, and I figured, you know what, that is fair enough. So that one's gone at 44. Again, this is the ICE or ICE brand, so that's one to look out for. Yeah, really happy with that. So those two went, and then we had another offer come in. Just scrolling up to find it. On, come on, where is it? This came in while we were away at the weekend. I can't find it. Here we go. This is Escape from Innsmouth. And this is part of the Call of, I'm probably going to murder how you say this, Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu. There's a big following for this. And again, this is some sort of role-play game. I'm not sure how it works, but it's a similar thing. You've got all of the rules and the instructions and maps again inside, and all of the characters. Really involved, really geeky stuff, right? Again, not being derogatory, I love geeks. I would class myself as one. So that's what it is. A thicker one than that last one we showed. I actually put this one on, I think it was at £70 I started it. We then had an offer in at 60, and I just thought, you know what, yes, we will let that go for £60. So mind-blowing, right? So that was 60, a little bit over 40 on that one, and 50 here. So that's £150 on 4 of these RPG books within a couple of days of listing them. Amazing. Geek is good. These, while I've got them here, I might as well talk about it. It's kind of geeky. It's Star Wars. It's Lego. I found these on the shelf. They were manuals only, and I stuck them on for £10 and they sold super fast. So there is a market for Lego manuals, particularly the kind of niche stuff, the Star Wars. I've sold manuals on their own a number of times and they didn't stick around. So before I forget, I mentioned another book that I was going to share with you. I can't show you the item because this shipped out last Thursday or Friday, so I don't have it with me anymore. I listed 2 at the same time. I can show you the second one. It was part of this big fantasy book haul that I had. I listed 2 books by an author, Michael Moorcock. There's the second one, which hasn't yet sold. I think this one is listed at £60. It has had interest, hasn't sold yet. The other one, I will find a picture and pop it in here now so you can take a look at the item. It is Elric of Melnibone, is it? Elric of Melnibone, yeah. Michael Moorcock, Millennium Hardback, 1993. So, as you might be able to see in the picture that I showed you, it was listed at £99.99. That was based on an identical item that I found that had sold recently, and they had listed it at £100 and it had sold on offer. So I thought, I'll do exactly the same. And it worked out well. I listed it at £100. I had a offer coming in, a reasonable offer. I thought, I'm actually now forgetting what the offer was. I've got 70 in my head, or was it 75? Bear with, I'm just going to find the order. 75. So I took an offer on that book of 75. Now within that fantasy haul, the books owe us roughly 30p each. Crazy, absolutely crazy. But there is a huge demand for this fantasy genre. This was a hard to find book. I think it's a first edition and it's a compendium. It's a big hardback thing where you can see from the size of this one. So keep your eyes peeled. If you can learn a little bit about that niche, get a bunch of authors in your head, do some searches on eBay, yeah, there's some real value in the fantasy genre. So the other thing I want to quickly share with you within this video, talking about super niche stuff, was a figure. I'm scrolling back down to try and find it for you. Right, the title is Hinchcliffe 14 centimeter model large lead figure, 13th century mounted knight and horse. We'll go and find it and then we'll talk about the price we achieved on this one. I don't actually know where it is. It might be in here. I've been listing plush. Look at this guy. Finally got Basil Brush sorted. He's got quite a few watches on him, but he hasn't sold yet. He's listed at 30. His little drawstring that I think makes him go boom boom doesn't work, which is a shame. But I've still gone fairly high at 30 for that. We'll see how we get on. I have sent out some offers. So where is, oh actually it's in a box. It might be this. Yeah, this is a box for a different figure, this amazing samurai guy, but he's not in there. I'm pretty sure in here we will find this mounted knight. Yes. Okay, so it has its little booklet, so that's what it would look like completed, and this has never been constructed, so it is several lumps of metal like so. There is a base. This reminds me of when I was briefly into Warhammer stuff and I bought a bunch of lead figures way back in the 80s when I was at school. That's what it reminds me of, takes me back. There's the horse's head. So it's in about, I don't know, 15 parts. There's the knight's legs and his head. So you get the idea. It's even got his hand on his little like standard there. Very, very cool thing. Really nicely sculpted, as you can see. But what you want to know is, how much did we sell it for? So let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it was, yes, £50. I actually started higher than that, and then that was either an offer. No, I think I reduced the price. I think it was on at 60 for a while. It was getting a lot of watchers, had a few inquiries, but I think I was just pushing it a bit far, so I reduced it to 50 and it went. So yes, amazing. So that is this 14 centimeter lead figure of a mounted knight, gone at 50. So if we add that into those books, that's £200 on 4 geeky items in one weekend. Very, very happy with that. So niche stuff, if you can keep your eyes peeled for this super niche stuff, there are collectors, there are hobbyists who are very willing to part with some quite serious cash to further their collecting or their gaming. You know, for example, I do class myself as a geek. I will pay up for the right item for my collections. You know, the right item in the right condition, I will pay good money for it, and that's exactly what these are good examples of. Quality stuff, super niche, hard to get hold of. Yeah, you can really get some good returns. So I hope that was interesting. I am going to do a separate video for the rest of the orders. I think we've got about 50 odd going out. Let's have a look. 52 I need to pick and pack today, so the rest will be in a separate video. Thank you for watching this one. I will pick another video out from our channel and pop it up here. Please take a look at this one if it looks like something you might enjoy. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Long live the geeks.